This is Liberty Prime, and welcome back to The Long Dark. Finally. Whew, y'all, it has been a lot longer than I meant it to be since the last time I recorded this game. Hopefully I am not too rusty. I'm willing to bet I'm going to be dehydrated, though. Anyway, if y'all are glad to see me jump back in too, then please do leave a like and subscribe to see what basic stuff I managed to mess up next. Oh, and please do keep those useful comments coming too. Now, I am actually starting this episode off with a bit more of a plan than I usually have. Yep, I'm dehydrated. So let's... Oh, goodness, I don't even remember how to get into my inventory. There we go. Eye is always a good safe bet. So let's see where that water is. And thankfully, I do still have plenty of it, so let's drink some of that down. But my plan is two things. Well, first of all, I know that I need to grab some simple tools and whatnot and try to remember where I am and figure out where my brain is. It's certainly not with me at the moment. Okay. Anyway, yeah. All right. I was hoping I do have simple tools. I was hoping I might have some quality tools, but apparently I don't. But let's go ahead and take that and see how weighed down we are. Let's see. Well, yeah, that's going to be way too much. So let's see what else we can leave here or possibly eat. How hungry am I? Yeah, we can eat. I'm not surprised to find that out. And we don't really have all that much stuff on us. Let's just go with something easy like an energy bar. The whole idea of what I'm about to do is to get some fish, so maybe that'll happen sometime soon. Alright, this, as I understand it, is best saved for nighttime. We don't necessarily need to have 2 boxes of it on us, so we can go ahead and start working on that. Let's see, how do I do things? Let's see, what I wanted to do was drop this off and not get stuck on the shelf. Now, how do I drop things again? Yeah, alright. What I need to do is drop this on the floor and, I guess drop all is dropping the entire box. Okay. And I hate to risk this 24%, but might as well just go ahead and leave both of those there. We should be fully hydrated, so I'm not going to worry too much about this. I don't necessarily need to be carrying it around, and I don't think I want to carry around the tin of coffee. Let's drop all of that. Didn't realize you could just, parcel out a fifth of it at a time, but that does make some sort of sense. Don't need to be carrying around old mill flour at the moment either. And boy, I am just not really well fed at the moment, or well up on food, but I think I've got plenty sitting on the table. This has got plenty of calories going on though. How much does that weigh? 60 or 0.66 pounds. Well, that's kind of breakfasty. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just gonna go ahead and eat all that because I can. At least in game. There's no way I could do that in real life. How am I for food now? I'm pretty full. Alright, let's see. Now, I was going to actually put some of this on the table, and somebody made sure that I knew in the comments that I needed to actually be standing a little bit closer in order to get this all against the wall. So let's try doing this a lot better this time. My mouse is being kind of twitchy at me here. Come on. I should probably fix that, but I don't really want to take the time mid-game. Let's get some more of this stuff. Let's see. Here we go. You get to be not in the medicine section. You get to be in the food section. And I should perhaps examine what I got here and maybe take something with me to munch on the way if I need to. Let's just take that one. There is more herbal tea. Boy, I got a whole lot of herbal tea. Maybe I should not grab it as often. But I do love the idea of just, picking up everything I can here. So I might just, keep going with that. Aw, I was hoping you would fit there. Dang it. Things just don't fit as nicely as I want them to. Come on, just humor me, okay? Yeah, you're not gonna humor me. Not gonna humor me one bit over there. Alright, that's good enough. And one last thing of herbal tea. And let's... oh boy. Maybe if I spin you all the way around, you'll be a little bit easier to stack. Nope. No such luck. I don't understand why some of these can be close together and some must be spaced further apart. Oh well. Anyway, one of the many things that I wanted to do was, well, okay, we already grabbed the simple tools. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this hacksaw. Although maybe I already did exactly that because I've not seen it there, and there was a hacksaw there. Okay. Ooh, we got all sorts of interesting stuff on the ground. I got a hunting knife on the ground. I hope I've got one of those on me. Let me make sure. That would be under... yeah, okay, I do have a nice hunting knife on me, and there's that hacksaw. So that is wonderful to see. I might not necessarily need to keep it on me, but alright, we have line. That's good to know. Let's see what else we've got here and see if I need to be carrying all of it. Want to keep that. This is... ooh, yeah, this is a book that I should read. Because eventually I will be able to actually catch and kill some things. Ooh, well, it's not the right time of day to be doing that, though. Let's see. What I was coming in here for, though, was... oh, man, I do have a whole bunch of stuff here. Well, the whole plan is that I was going to go ahead and start a fire and just leave that going. But I think I would like to start it someplace kind of useful, like near a cedar limb, which I'm pretty sure I remember there being some around here. So I'm going to start the fire by the cedar limb and make it a nice big fire. What's it like out here? Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Make a nice big fire by the cedar limb, work on chopping up the cedar limb while the fire is burning, and then, also eventually be able to actually get more than just, the occasional piece of charcoal out of it. I'm hoping that it will be big enough to provide me with multiple pieces of charcoal. So let's see if I can remember how to start a fire. Yeah, spacebar. Come on. Oh, this is not that steep. What's wrong with you? Why aren't... nah, come on. This is not a bad spot for a fire, surely. Am I missing something here? Maybe it's because it's a little bit windy? It's certainly getting a little bit chilly. Well, I saw another cedar limb over here somewhere. Now that's going to be very slopey. Oh, come on. There's yet more over here, but it's also steep over here. Am I missing something seriously? Why does this keep being all red? Maybe I should just go inside where it's not quite so windy. Well, I do have a fireplace in here. I don't have any cedar limbs to be working on while I'm at the fire. I can start more than one fire, though. Let's just do this. And boy, I hope I've got some decent fire starting materials here. Alright, I've got that. I'm not going to use this for fuel. I'm going to use this for fuel. I got plenty of tinder plugs. We've only got 55% chance of success, though. I have no accelerant. Maybe for tinder we should use something else. We got newsprint, 55%, 55%. Back to tinder plugs. Well, Well, you know what? If I start it with the book and it's 75%, and then I can just add the cedar on top of that. I've only got a couple of books, but, well, I was only going to start a couple of fires, so let's go for that. And hope that it actually works and that I can add in some fuel pretty immediately. I do have some nice cedar still left there. Ooh.
Why didn't that work?
Yeah, seriously, why didn't that work? Goodness. I sure wish I had some accelerant. And I still have 2 books. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what we got going here. Let's just start with a few sticks, but that's going to be 55%. Well, I do have plenty of matches. What other starter options have I got here? None. Well, it still matches, but... Okay, well, now it's suddenly 60%. Oh, because it's wood matches instead of the other kind of matches. Well, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. I do have plenty of wood matches, it looks like. One of 11. I might just be misreading what this is telling me, but I do think I've got plenty of wood matches. And I can use that extra 5% chance. I don't want to use up all my books.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, no kidding. Come on, little fire. How about you work? Maybe if I, keep my attention focused entirely on you, it'll work.
Perfect.
There we go. Now I'm going to add some fuel. Let's put in some cedar firewood. And let's keep on putting in some cedar firewood. Alright, not going to take a torch. I've got 2 hours worth of that, so maybe I should... Darn it. I wish I understood better how that whole making water from snow thing works. I don't think I've got anything that I can cook, do I? No, I should just, see the empty thing and be told. Alright, well, anyway, I'm just going to let that burn out and then get some charcoal from it. And I'm going to grab one more piece of this cedar firewood, go outside, and try once again to start an outside fire. I don't know what was going on there. But it shouldn't be this impossible to start a fire outdoors. Oh, come on, do it better. What is wrong with you? Maybe if I rotate it. Is that the trick? No, apparently not. Maybe it is a windy issue. That's really all I can come up with here. Because I'm not getting any luck at all with any location. Well, I do need to eventually go over to the Quonset hut, so let's go ahead and start working on that. Am I going the wrong way, though? I don't think I am. Where's this highway? I'm not going to pick up any sticks. I have all of the sticks. I don't need any more of the sticks. There's a nice Quonset hut. Alrighty. I wonder if I'm better able to make a fire over here. I don't understand what was going wrong there. But I'm not seeing any nice cedar limbs that I can chop up. I mean, I don't have to do it that way. I just thought it would be a convenient use of my time and my wood and everything. You is not a cedar limb. You is a deer. I would like to hunt you. And I do have a rifle somewhere. I've completely forgotten where I left it, but I know that it's a thing. In one of these places. I should probably find that and move it over to my home base. And stop getting turned around here. Anyway, here is where the workbench lives, isn't it? Ooh, and here is this whole... I do need to get this figured out soon. Still not going to pick up that car battery, but did I never search this before? Well, I could break it down. Yeah, I don't need that. I just, was hoping there was something hiding in it. Apparently there isn't. You, I guess, are in the same boat. You're just nothing but something I can break down. Anyway, now, this will be my first time using a workbench. I don't... Or hang on a second, let me check my inventory, because I think I did have one scrap metal. Which would be somewhere here. Yes, I have one piece of scrap metal. And I would love very deeply to craft me a fish hook. Now what am I missing? And where did it go? There we go, hook. It's not a fish hook, it's just a hook. Okay, what tool do I need? That's what I was going for. I got a workbench there, but apparently you don't think I do, even though I'm standing right in front of it. Maybe I have to do this. Okay. We have simple tools. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, I'm excited. We're going to get us a fish hook. Woohoo! Come on. Now I have 0 out of 1 scrap metal. I should probably produce more than just the one of these, because I don't think these last that often. And I didn't bring anything over here to break down, so I might need to come back for that. But anyway, I've got at least one fish hook. Let's see. No, or hang on a second. Let me see what else I can craft here. Yeah, I'm not surprised that I can't craft this. What can we craft, though? Well, absolutely nothing at the moment. Let's see. What stuff are we not that far away from being able to craft? This just needs some, well, just. I don't think I've ever even noticed, birch saplings. That's not going to be for a while. That probably won't happen until I'm, up to doing stalker. But a survival bow does sound like a good idea. Cured maple sapling. I think, as I understand it, curing something is basically kind of just leaving it laid out in my base or something like that. I think that's how you cure gut. But I'm only assuming that that's the same way you cure maple saplings. I would love to catch me some deer, or shoot me some deer. Maybe what I should do for the next few minutes is try to figure out where on earth I left that rifle. But I was thinking there was like some sort of a fishing kit. Perhaps eventually I should do some fishing lures, but I think that just plain fishing for the first time is... Oh, no, that's not going to happen anytime soon. I don't think I even left cougars turned on, but, I gotta say, they're tempting. So, But I am definitely not up to that one. Not for a while. Fishing tip-up. Leave at an ice fishing hole to catch fish unattended. Can also be set with bait or a lure. I don't even know how to make an ice fishing hut. Ice fishing hole. Oh, well, anyway, that's not a thing for right now. A thing for right now is maybe going out to a nice fishing hut and seeing what we can do about that. And maybe seeing if we can steal some of this orange soda.
Okay.
But I'm going to be, smart by my standards and leave all this tempting stuff here because I am trying to go a little bit lighter. But, I'm going to grab me some beef jerky, though. We're still not hungry. We're still not particularly thirsty. And if I could ever manage to light a fire outside, I was going to try to do the whole turn snow into water thing. But for the moment, I think that my best bet is going to be to just go out, find a nice, friendly fishing hut, and see what happens. See if we can finally fish for the first time, y'all. This has been a ridiculously long time coming. Now, where were all these fishing huts? Oh, and one of y'all in the comments did let me know that I should probably worry a lot less about cracking the ice. It sounds like that wasn't really something that I needed to be anywhere near as worried about. So we're just going to take off for a few, or one or more of these friendly fishing huts. And I did kind of want to get over there-ish. But you know what? Before I go over there, I think I do want to go see if that fire has burned down enough that I can get some charcoal from it and see how much time is left on it to burn anyway. And I'm already getting turned around here. And I should probably remember that whole thing about, keeping an eye out for wolves. I've been playing games that do not have wolves in them lately. Which is fun and all, but, I need to get my brain back in the whole I'm cold and there are wolves after me setting. Because currently I am cold and there are wolves after me, although it's really not that chilly at the moment. It is neither cold nor hot. I like that about the temperature. Alright, let's see how much time is left on this. Oh, well, 1 minute. That was some awfully nice timing. Let's see if we can grab some... Nope, we cannot. Maybe it's because it's embers? And now what kind of crafting can we do over embers? Oh, Well, I do have a ton of sticks. I have not got any crow feathers, though. I think maybe I've actually seen some crow feathers. Maybe it just didn't occur to me to pick them up. But that seems like the kind of thing that I would have picked up, so maybe I just haven't seen them. Or maybe I dropped them off in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing any evidence of that. Oh well, this is no longer even embers, so maybe now I can get... Yes, there we go. Let's see how many charcoal we can take from this. Just the one. Alright, well, hey, at least I got some charcoal. Okay, let me out. Thank you. And what do? Holster? Okay. But anyway, at least I'm leaving the house with some charcoal in hand, so... How's about I try one more time to light a fire outside? I still don't understand what was stopping me from doing it before, other than perhaps wind. Oh. I keep forgetting how long I've got to... Nope, I still can't start a fire any blessed place here. What on earth? Yep, fire is just off the menu for me. Weird. Y'all, if y'all have an explanation for me, please do leave it in the comments. Because I haven't got a clue what to make of that. I'm positive that I've managed to light fires outside before. And I know of no reason why that would suddenly be an impossible task. One more try. This is nice and flat as far as I know. Yeah, nothing doing. Oh, ooh, look at that. We actually managed to get one outside. Right here beside me. Maybe I just wasn't standing close enough, but... Okay, well, one last try. If it doesn't work this time, well, and even if it does work this time, I'm still focused on actually finally freaking being able to fish. But let's try to make this happen somehow, some way. And maybe I need to get right up in the danger zone with this fire. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yep, I just wasn't standing right in danger zone. And we've got this, and we no longer have any cedar on us as far as I can remember. But we do have plenty of sticks. So I'm just going to use up a whole bunch of sticks. Oh, okay, we do have one cedar firewood. But I will actually go with the book this time. And I will add one or more cedar firewoods. Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire.
That just rubbed off on me pretty well, didn't it? And I'm staying intently focused on it because I think before maybe I just, made the mistake of looking away. And I'm going to try real hard to not stand on that. Yeah, I was going to add some fuel. Now we're going to add some cedar firewood. Let's see. That's 1 hour, 10 minutes. I've already got one charcoal. I must have wanted to be sure to have enough time with... Ooh. Breaking down will cost an hour and a half. Man, that's a lot. Maybe hacksaw is not the correct tool, but it's my only option apparently, so... You know what, I'm going to go back and I will add that second piece of cedar to this. Or maybe just a whole passel of sticks. Let's see. A little bit more. We got all of the sticks. Alright. We are going to not care about getting tinder plugs from it, but let's go ahead and start breaking this down. We'll still have just a few moments of campfire too. Oh yeah, I was going to see if I could figure out how to make water, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more sticks to this. And then it might actually allow me to, you know, pick up sticks when I go places. There we go, an even hour. Alright, I was going to try to figure out how to make water. I guess with a can. I don't know how much. I guess, you know, 13 or 0.13 of a gallon is what I do. Okay. Let's get 2 cooking slots going. I got 2 cans and apparently just 2 cooking slots. And I can only do 0.13 at a time. Hopefully I can figure this out. 60 minutes until melting. 18 minutes until melted. Well, is there anything I can do for 18 minutes? You is hopefully just a 10-minuter. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And now I got more sticks for my fire. 2 minutes till melted, 4 minutes till melted, so now what do? I think we need to boil it afterwards. Okay, 19 minutes until boiled. Alright, so I can just let it go with that. Ooh, and I'm thirsty. Glad that I noticed that. I just happened to glance at the right spot. Let's go ahead and go with some of this. Get some calories in us at the same time as we drink. And I need to adjust to the fact that, you know, once I bump it up to stocker, I'm not going to have easy access to these, most likely. Which is why I'm sitting here learning how to boil water. 12 minutes until boiled. 14. And as I understand it, it should be potable after it's been boiled. I don't want to miss it. What time is it? Ooh, it's getting a little bit late. I'm still determined to do some fishing. Oh, come on, boil a little bit faster. There's not really anything else that I can see around here obvious to do for the next, well, it's just a few seconds in terms of real life. 5 minutes. What can we do for several more seconds? Oh, I could actually use that charcoal. But no, it's probably going to boil dry by the time I'm done with that. Come on, just one. Yeah. Alright. We take it. And can I take the recycled can too? Okay. Here we go. We have gotten the whole water thing. Come on. There we go. We figured out that whole water thing, and I'm just going to let this burn out. And then I'm going to grab some nice charcoal. So, darn it, I keep being tied to this location, waiting for things. Well, that'll still be there when I get back from fishing. I don't want to miss whatever is left of daylight. I'm going to just sprint for a few seconds. Yeah, you sprinting too. I'm gonna shoot you sometime soon. Alright. We can probably stop sprinting now. I don't think I need to worry about this ice. I hope I'm correct about that. And we are pretty far away from the edge of the ice, so I'm really not worried about that. This is also not, what is it, like mountain streams and rivers and all that? Those are a little bit more likely to crack. Which strikes me as a bit odd, but I don't think I've ever lived this close to the ocean in this type of weather, so, eh. Oh well. I think this is ocean rather than lake. Alright, come on, fishing hut. We have finally got us a hook. It is time to catch something. I hope. And I hope I've got enough fire supplies to actually get this a little bit warmed up, because from what I remember, these are not at all... ooh, boy. Yeah, from what I remember, these are, you know, pretty much open air, and therefore they are not great for keeping you warm. But I do have some nice cedar firewood. That's good. Okay, 55% chance of success. Let's go back and use this book. Oh, let me go ahead and take that charcoal while I'm able to. I do like having plenty of that. Alright, we're going to start the fire now, hopefully. Come on, little fire. And I've decided, you know, superstitiously that if I just stare intently at it, it's more likely to light. There might be something to that, for all I know, but, you know. Yes, alright.
Oh, yeah. That's
Let's go ahead and add a little bit more fuel. Some nice cedar firewood sounds like a grand plan. Okay, now we're going to try this. Ooh, I wonder what works best for this. I figured that a pry bar might actually be better than wearing down my hunting knife. I mean, as I understand it, pry bars are really useful to have too, but... Come on, little, you know, hole in the ice. Let's get you going. Alright. And now... Okay, so now, how do I... Oh, fishing tackle is required for ice fishing. I thought that just having a hook was going to be enough. Silly human. Yes, why did I bother opening that drawer? Okay, well, you know what? I think we're going to have to figure out the fishing tackle some other time. Maybe I can figure out if I can craft that. Let's see. Fishing tackle. And see, I thought that I looked through all of these... Okay, fishing tackle. Alright, yeah, anywhere, 10 minutes. Let's craft that pippy up. I was about to give up. Well, not give up, but, you know, give up for the day. And we did have that line, so yay. Let us go ahead and try this. Come on, give me some fish. Don't know if I've got enough wood on the fire for this, but I'm ready to go. Let's hope that it'll work. I got some calories left in me.
It's getting dark out here.
All right.
Look for shelter.
Oh, I'm getting plenty of fish. Yeah, apparently I'm tired and I need to go home. Okay. Well, I'm not as cold as I would have expected. Let's see if we can get back over to my base. And I was going to try that, you know, trick of hitting Y twice to save, but I'm definitely seem to be ready for bed at the moment, so we'll just go with that. Actually, I should probably go with drinking some water pretty soon. I mean, I know for sure that I'm going to be dehydrated in the morning. It's tradition by now. But man, this is some, you know, whole lot of ice. Oh, and I guess I just, you know, got overloaded a little bit. Come on. Yes, I am overloaded. Probably wasn't when I started, but, well, I am carrying more firewood and at least a couple more fish than I was before. I think I'm getting pretty close to my little shack, though. excuse me, I mean my lovely temporary base. Let's see if I can make it up this without spraining anything. And boy, I still get turned around every time I come over towards my base. But this is still, generally familiar. And there is my lovely little base. Almost home, and it's going to be pitch dark.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yes, I know I'm a little bit thirsty. We'll live. And we will live in the dark for a few seconds here. You know what? I think I'm just going to... Let's see. Well, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and munch on some ketchup chips real quick. And have some nice soda to wash that down. And then I'm going to go for some nice water. And I should probably figure out what I'm going to do with these fish. I think I might just put them in the fridge for the moment. And I'll deal with... Ooh, those are some pretty nice sized fish, as far as I can tell. Where is my fridge? Well, yeah, let's go ahead and just use a match for this one. We are a little bit lower on matches than I thought I was, though. But I don't think I've... Well... See, I know I don't have any fuel. Oh, but don't you get lantern oil from fish? Maybe when you cook them or something like that. Huh. How does that work and why am I there? Let's see if we can find any lantern oil promisings. Or lamp oil or whatever kind of oil. Well, it's not there. Oh well, anyway. Basically what I need to do is figure out some way to get over to my bed, which is not going to be easy. So I guess I will just have to do the whole match thing. But I do wish that I had gotten back here just a little bit earlier. Oh well. Yeah, I need to figure out some way to arrange things a little bit smarter. Oh, turned around. There we go. Here is bedroom. And here is bed. That was some nice timing. Alright, well, y'all, boy, actually, let me check real quick and make sure I've got all of the things done well enough here. Come on, I'm hitting 9 rather than I. Alright, I wanted to check and make sure that we're doing good enough for the night. How are we for calories, and how much should I sleep as a result of that? Let's see if I've gotten any easy food here. That's not particularly easy. This is the closest to easy that we've got. And I guess I'm just gonna sleep with these fish on me. That makes perfect sense. I'm sure that you wouldn't wake up at all stinky in real life if you did something wonderful like that. Oh, and I could eat some of this too. But I think I'm likely to have enough calories for the night, so let's go ahead and get us, 9 or 10 hours, something like that. Yeah, let's try for 10 hours, and hopefully my water will have lasted while I was working on that. Woo-wee. But anyway, I will see y'all in the next one, and please do like this video if you've enjoyed watching my very noobish adventures. Please subscribe to find out what comes next. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Man, I could use a drink.
Yeah, of course I could use a drink. Bye.